what was your approach to braiding the narrative and to, pulling these different elements? And did you already know that she was going to capture Magnificat? And tell us a little bit about the process of really constructing the film.
Sure. It happened very organically as we slowly got to know each other, and I realized there were all these layers to the story. And, at first I thought, well, maybe there's a short here. Is there really a feature here? But it really happened over time and grew out of our relationship, which I think is one of the nicest ways that a story can be told. And so as I discovered each layer and as we sort of trusted each other, she opened up. And every time that we got to know each other a little better, I was like, okay, there's a feature here, there's a story here, and it got told that way, I think.
Well, you're such a wonderful storyteller. Were you ever have you ever done writing or narrative or anything like that?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I've done some writing, and some of them were very young people's concerts. And so I did 27 stories for kids.
I can tell, right? So tell us a little bit about the music, because it's so instrumental to moving us across all these emotions, and it seems like it's perfect in every moment, to carry the emotions and the fears that we have with you and the cats. And how did you devise which pieces will go where, and what was the process of recording this beautiful music too for the film?
Well, one of the cellists, Eileen Moon, really loved the Ravel Piano Concerto. And so Eric, the other cellist, is a very gifted arranger, and so he arranged it for string sextet. That's what you heard under the opening. And then the clarinet music was all my father's recording. And when he died in 1994, there was an LP, and my family gave it to me, and I didn't have a turntable, so I'd never listened to it. So he recorded it, I think, in Tulsa in '63. He was, farming, and I think he wanted to have a record of his talents. And so when I told Markie about that, she took it and had it put on a CD. And I remember the first time I went to her house and we heard it. And the first note, I turned my head because that was his voice. And it was very meaningful to me. Then as far as in the poignant moments of the film, we did a hymn called Spirit, Spirit of Gentleness by a guy named James Manley. And Eric knew that piece. And then Markie actually picked out the Telemon. She had heard it on YouTube and she thought that it showed off the viola and the kinds of ranges and stuff, and so she picked that. And frankly, I think she did an exceptional job. I don't know, I guess as a kid you played violin.
I tried.
Yeah, we all try. But I think that she placed the music so skillfully.
How many hours of interviews do you have? Because I'm sure you talked a lot when you were shooting at home, but also the interview is so beautifully shot, and I love that you've done it in that way.
Thank you. Old school. Thank you.
Old school. Yeah. Talking heads. Yeah.
Right.
It's avant-garde now.
Yeah, oh, good. I'm back. Okay. Yes. Woo! You're so helpful.
Totally.
Thank you. Okay. No, I love that too. And again, I credit Mark because it's just so beautiful to put someone in that black space. And then after getting to know Dorian, it's like, wow, she can hold it. She can be in that black space and fill it up and really tell the story. So not everyone can, but she really could. And I just think she looks beautiful in there. And I really thank Mark for making it look so beautiful. And that's a great way to tell a story if you have someone who can do it and then sort of let it weave. And it was a long interview and a long day, but we had drinks after, so that got us through it.
Yeah, great question about how can we help the Artemis Project.
Yeah, look up Artemis Project and you can donate. You too can donate.
Good job. Good pitch.
One last comment from both of you.
Last words, Dorian.
I learned many things going down every day for 13 years. And I saw the way the homeless lived. They're beings that are thrown away by society, and I obviously saw it the way feral cats live. They're also thrown away. And all I can say is that they both have a lot to give, and I don't think that we should just look through them.
Okay.
Amen.